Actually, right now next to Dan, it's a Sunday morning at 8:30. He drove how many hours to get here?
About an hour and a half.
Oh, I thought it was 2.5 hours.
No.
Hey, he drove an hour and a half to get here. He spent the next 3 days with me. My goal is for him to be successful. You have no idea. You know what that means? You have no idea. Right now, what I'm doing is Arnold's Way 30-day challenge. What I do is open it. Everybody in Lansdale. Everybody gets everyone in Lansdale who wants a meal and a green smoothie every single day. Anything over our menu. And our menu is pretty extensive. I don't know what our menu is. Almost like 50, 100 items. They get it for $3.33 a day. That's pretty cheap, isn't it?
It's a fantastic deal.
$3.33. Anything off our menu, it's about I would say about $13, $15. I give it almost next to nothing. You know why? There's only two requirements. Number one, they become a vegan. That means they give up meat, chicken, fish, dairy, eggs. At the same time, I know we save 49 animals per year. So last year I saved over 10,000 animals. The other thing is they have to eat here. From my experience, those people who want to become raw need a support system. And that's what we've done. We have this table set up here. Anybody wants to eat here, and sit down and enjoy themselves. That's the requirement. Anyway, you came an hour and a half to see this program. Explain why you're here, what's your goal? You're on.
Well, I'm from Luzerne, Pennsylvania, and I'm currently in the process of opening up a raw food restaurant there on 63 Main Street is my location. And I came here.
In Luzerne?
Yes, in Luzerne, and the name of my business is Nucleus Raw Foods.
The town's called Luzerne?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. It's right outside of Wilkes-Barre, a little bit south of Scranton. And I came down to Arnold's place about 2 weeks ago now, and as soon as we started talking and I mentioned that I was opening a place, he said, well, why don't you stay and, learn the ropes a little bit. So he was very gracious and invited me to come back down, and I'm going to be here for 3 days to learn his operation and see how things are going, and it's going to give me a great start right into business.
We want you to make money. Now, why did you become raw? Explain your story there.
Well, it's about 2 years, 3 months ago now. I was a mess. I was a daily drinker, alcoholic. I ate a standard American diet. My life was a mess, and I knew that I needed change. And at that point in time, I started looking into becoming a vegetarian or a vegan, and it seemed like a lot of the reason that people were pushing to become either one of those two was to save animals, and at that time in my life that really didn't matter much to me. Now I'm much different. So I wound up stumbling upon a documentary called Food Matters, and it was one night I got home late from the bar and I turned it on, and that completely changed my life. And after that I started reading books, and from there on out, I'd say maybe a month after I saw the documentary Food Matters, I was about 80% raw.
Wow.
For my intake. And
wow.
One of the things that I said I would not eliminate from my diet was alcohol. And I said there's no way, and I tried to stop drinking in the past. The longest I ever made it was about, I'd say 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. And about 3 to 4 weeks after I incorporated raw into my diet, I no longer wanted alcohol because I was experiencing a level of vitality that I didn't know for probably since I was a little child.
In fact, we should take this to AA meetings.
Yeah, absolutely.
We should take this to AA meetings.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Well, I remember.
You hear that AA meeting? I will do that.
Yeah, I remember reading,
Right.
I don't remember which book, but that the original, the founder of AA was actually treating the, I guess you'd call them patients, with nutrition, and then that kind of ended rather quickly. And he was having success too.
Why did it end quickly?
I guess once the pharmaceutical industry found out, they wanted to get their foot into the door. So I believe they just started treating people with alcoholism with depression meds or et cetera. I'm not overly familiar with that, so
right.
Please don't quote me, but
right.
Nutrition stopped.
So you're with 3 days with me, so I'm going to try to give you as much information as I can. We're going to do, I'm going to have at least 2 more films. I know you never realize that. We're going to be 2 success stories in a 30-day program to give you like motivation, inspiration that Luzerne County is now going a raw, it'll be the 2nd biggest raw food capital in the world, behind Lansdale.
Yeah, it's exciting.
And then we're going to have, hopefully, anybody else out there who's thinking of opening a raw food restaurant, I'm right here for you. We'll work you 24/7 to make sure you can see, show you our program, to give as many people as possible. From what I've seen, people who do this program, within a month's time, they feel better, they look better, they lose weight, the the prescription drugs goes down. We've seen it over and over and over and over. The thing is, you have to work with your doctor. The other side of it, don't believe what I say. You have to tell them that's their benefit. You need the passion. Right now, we have the passion. He said so. I can't understand a word he said. Anyway, you need the passion to persevere into what you really want. My feeling is raw is the way. Anyway, it's live from Arnold's Way, day one of a 3-day experience with Dan. Let's give a big hug. Yay! Live from Arnold's Way. Bye.